The news today, we are seeing that breaking the German government is selling all its Bitcoin. We saw that the German government a few days ago began unloading all or most of his Bitcoin. We saw 5,200 Bitcoin sold on the market, which would worth around $297 million. And this is by Carl on Twitter. And this is the official profile of the German government. And you can see several coins were being sent to Coinbase. We could see some of them were being sent to Bitstamp and Kraken, right? So most of the dump we have seen is just as a result of the German government selling lots and lots of their Bitcoin. And basically, at the end of yesterday, we got an official statement saying that the German government has just sold about 17,000 worth of Bitcoin worth about $951 million, right? And its largest single Bitcoin liquidation, which we had right here on Bitcoin, which was around 600 million to 700 million for quite in 1 year. So what is next for Bitcoin? What we would be expecting for this news as regards the German government, this is what we would be covering on the channel. So if you had not clicked that like button, please make sure you click on the like button, click on subscribe button, as today we would be looking at Bitcoin. At the time of recording, we are currently at the $57,000 level, still currently ranked at one with a market cap of about $1.13 trillion, right? In the last 24 hours, despite the dump by the German government, we are still up around 2.8%. And without further ado, let us push to the chart, right? So we are going to start from the monthly chart, Bitcoin versus the USD Theta. We are on the monthly chart, right? So on the monthly chart, as you can see, we have drawn all our support and resistance levels, or basically like we call them, our supply and demand levels. And one of the things we can see right here is that we were expecting prices to close into this $50,000 level right here on the monthly. But one of the things we can see is that the bulls are coming up to eat up all of the selling pressure coming in, especially those that were coming from the German government, selling about $1 billion worth of Bitcoin on the open market. So we just saw some big players are basically coming and buying all of those Bitcoin, are holding right here at the $57,000 level. So based on the monthly, if we have a monthly close above $57,000 level, that would be very, very good for Bitcoin, avoiding that massive dump towards this $50,500 level, because as you can see, that is where our major monthly next major monthly level is. And so we need to see Bitcoin close above the $57,000 level, and then we could see another massive push to the top. But if for any reason we begin a monthly candle for next month, all right, for the month of August, below the $57,000 range, that could spell a lot of doom, as we could still see prices towards that $50,000 or $47,000 level. Basically, moving to the weekly. The weekly gives us a very, very huge perspective. For some of you that has been following us, you would notice that we have been seeing that this $52,000 level is another massive weekly level. As you can see, in March, we came above that level, retested the $50,000 level, and we saw this massive push to the upside. Now, one of the things we were seeing right here that with a very high likelihood, we saw the week began, or prices, the weekly candle began below right here the $55,000 level, which was quite bearish for Bitcoin. But we were trying to say that if we are not able to see a reclaim of this $57,000 level before the ending of this week, that could spell a lot of doom right here for Bitcoin, and we could still see Bitcoin push right back down to that $50,000 level. So yes, we have seen that bounce. But we need to see the bulls reclaim this $57,000 level, right? Very, very important that the $57,000 level right here on the weekly is reclaimed, right? Because if we are not able to reclaim the $57,000 level, we could see prices drop into that $50,000 level. And based on our volume profile continues to remain bearish as we continue to see even more selling price action happening right here on the weekly, right? So this is one thing we should take note of. If we just basically flip to the daily looks much more better as regards price action wise, as we are still seeing some sort of pull to the upside. But mind you, the higher the time frame, the more accurate the analysis, right? So if you are on the monthly time frame, you are going to get even more or a better or a more accurate analysis than on a lower time frame. As you can see, prices are trying to reclaim this $57,000 level, and if we close the day above this $57,000 level towards this towards this $58,000 level, that could be very, very bullish for Bitcoin. But we need to see prices close the day, especially 2 days above this $57,000 level. That could mean we are about to see some sort of reversal right back into this push right back into this trend. As you can see, prices have continued to remain in this sort of sideways price action. We have been moving for sideways price action since February. As you can see right here, we continue to have this sort of sideways price action, and if prices are able to reclaim this $57,000 to $58,000 level, that could be very, very bullish right here for BTC, probably sending us to the top of the range. But if for any reason we are not able to reclaim this level on the daily, then the very, very high likelihood we could see prices come back right back to retest this level right here at the $50,000 to $47,000 level, right? So basically, those are some of the things you should consider while the daily is still showing us. As you can see, momentum is still bearish. We are still seeing some sort of buying volume coming in, but higher time frames such as the weekly are still show that with a very high likelihood we could still retest that $50,000 level. So we need to see price reclaim this $57,000 level on the weekly, and that would give it a better price structure or a better price push to the upside, or a better opportunity of pushing to the upside. If for any reason we are not able to reclaim the $57 $58 level, expect prices to push right back down into that $50,000 level. So basically, those are the analysis. With a very high likelihood, I wouldn't be buying right here, as we could still see one more drop right here for Bitcoin. But if we reclaim that $58,000 on the weekly, that could be very bullish, and we could still see furthermore upside right there for the price of BTC. So that's the update right here on Bitcoin. If you like the channel, please do not forget to click on the like button, click on subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed